Hi, my name is Tomas Alejandro, and today I'll be talking about a major public health concern. That concern is the use of tobacco products. Today, there is a large number of new chronic conditions being diagnosed every year. Many of that is linked to the use of tobacco or smoking cigarettes. The tobacco industries are ruthless in advertising smoking cigarettes. As we know, smoking can cause many different chronic conditions and diseases that leads to death. The tobacco epidemic. The use of tobacco cigarettes in America has become a large epidemic. Both old and young adults use tobacco products. The use of these products can lead to, of course, an addiction that has dangerous consequences when using this particular product. According to the CDC, tobacco industries alone spend $9.5 billion in advertisement in the United States. Cigarette companies spend $8.7 billion in cigarette advertisement in 2016, an increase from a $8.3 billion advertisement in 2015. Since then, there's been a large epidemic of new diagnoses of chronic conditions such as heart disease, cardiovascular disease, multiple types of cancer, and also other neurological disorders in the body. According to the statistics of 2015 and 16, tobacco industries made a $0.4 billion investment in their advertisement. The tobacco industry, CDC facts. Tobacco companies spend $8.7 billion on cigarette advertisement and promotion in 2016, and that margin increased to $8.3 billion in 2015. The five major U.S. smokeless tobacco manufacturers spent $759.3 million on smokeless tobacco advertising and promotion in 2016, an increase from a $684.9 million spent in 2015. There was a $100 million investment since the year 2015 and 16 alone. Since that time, the mortality rate also increased. The money cigarettes and smokeless tobacco companies spent in 2016 on U.S. marketing amounted about $26 million each day. About $29 for every person, adult and children, in the United States per year, according to the 2016 population estimate of 323 million. About $250 per year for each U.S. adult smoker, based on the 37.8 million adult smokers in 2016. So there's a large number of increase every year of the use of tobacco or cigarette smoking. The consequences of tobacco products and the impact in the community mortality. According to the CDC, cigarette smoking is the leading preventable cause of death in the United States. Cigarette smoking caused more than 480,000 deaths each year in the United States. Now, as we went through the slide, we saw that there was a $0.4 billion investment in the year 2015 and 16. As you can see, the mortality rate also increased with 480,000 deaths each year in the United States. Smoking caused more deaths each year than the following cause combined. More than the HIV virus, use of illegal drugs or overdose, alcohol use, motor vehicle injuries, and also firearm related incidents. There is more deaths from smoking cigarettes with HIV, illegal drugs, alcohol use, motor vehicle accidents, and firearms combined. The chronic conditions caused by tobacco products. Now, we know that there are several different types of cancers linked to the use of smoking cigarettes. Some of the cancers caused by this is cancer in the bladder, blood, leukemia, cervical cancer, cancer in the kidneys, liver, pancreas, stomach, lungs, etc. Smoking also increases the risk of dying from cancer and other diseases. If nobody smoked, 1 of every 3 cancer deaths in the United States would not happen. That's according to the CDC. Chronic conditions caused by tobacco. There are several types of cancers in the body caused by tobacco and can lead to death. The leading cause of death in America, closely related to cigarette smoking, is cardiovascular disease, heart attack, and stroke. Heart disease is one of the leading, most diagnosed conditions and cause of deaths in the United States. Cigarettes can cause the heart to fluctuate and also cause plaque buildup in the arteries, which can lead to a heart attack or stroke. Restrictions on tobacco products. There are several facts that tobacco products contain more than 100 different types of harmful chemicals that can cause cancer. Due to tobacco use, many people in the United States suffer from chronic sicknesses or diseases. I truly believe that tobacco companies should be stopped. More and more every year, people are dying from the use of tobacco products. Many of these products are loaded with chemicals that are harmful to the body, breaking it down and causing cancers and so many different disorders that will lead to death. I believe that we should have a restriction on the use of tobacco. I believe that many of the tobacco companies should be fined, knowing the risks using tobacco. Thank you, and have a great day.